Hey everybody, how's it going? Word here with another video, and we're bringing Fireball Rocketloons back again with a little bit of a different twist. I dropped my skeleton spell for a third quake. Shock actually just made a video on this, so I'll give him the credit, but I've been trying this for the last 2 seasons, I think, and never really found much success, or I guess just need for it. I think there was better use in other spells, but since the World Champion, a little bit of a nerf based on just Legends mode and how it works, I think that this will help bring her back, and so then in that case it is really helpful. This is the level of the equipment I'm running. Saw somebody ask about that in a previous video, so everything maxed except for my spiky ball and mirror at 26, and let's jump in the first one here. So I think I found the last couple days that I've been able to hit like 290 or so pretty easily, and that was, just I was gone on the weekend, doing hits on my iPad and pretty easy, or on my phone, sorry, just with family, just nice and easy attacks. So I don't know, I've hit bases similar to this one, and every time I've tried to go for something simple like a fireball over here onto, let's say this one has a little bit more value, but like the gear tower, crusher, mortar, Rico, and clan castle, and then log through the core, it never ever seems to work. So I'm gonna go for the old trusty fireball in the core, and yeah, we'll see how that ends up. My plan was actually to go in and fireball the I was actually going to go and fireball the fire spitter because it would be pretty easy to hit, but I think if I can, hitting the multi actually on the left here would get the clan castle, so I might try and do that if I can reach all the way over there, but obviously that's a pretty far reach, so I don't want to be too greedy, but I'm going to go for a good fireball obviously if I can. I'm going to try and funnel my ward to the left as well by taking down this army camp. I think that's actually really important and a pretty pro tip that you might not think of doing, but I got a good fireball to set up right here. Oh wow, that got wrecked. Yeah, I don't even need a ice block. We set up the fireball beautifully. Nice, we get the clan castle right there. Okay, I actually missed my quakes though. That's so stupid. I hate when I do that. I get all the dirty work in of hitting the fireball and then I miss the quakes. I was actually thinking if I miss like one quake, it's actually helpful to have that third quake even as a resort for that. But obviously I'd be hoping not to waste it and be able to use it actually on my world champion to help her. But yeah, sorry if I never even explained. That's what the goal of this is going to be, is to use it on the world champion to help her spears get a little bit more value. Sometimes I've been running in friendly challenges the log launcher. Wow, what a nice free spell by me. That was absolutely awful. But I don't think it's necessary on this attack. Yeah, I'm going to invis right here as my warden goes down. That's unreal. He died in the 1 second that I was too slow. So this one might be in save mode, unfortunately, which should have been an easy triple. So I'm still going to try my best, but it's always really tough when you lose your warden because there's a whole section of the base now that's going to just not go down. There's a nice ice golem, actually. Both of them just went off, which, tough timing, but it is what it is. There's a king ability actually going to open the core of the base for me. And based on where my heroes are, I'm going to go for that section of the base. There's a freeze to get me, hopefully keep my healers a little bit more healthy. And yeah, we're going to see how much my queen can do here with the Yetis. It looks like I might be able to get through this one, to be honest. I'm going to ice block the Yetis right here just because they're tanking some heroes and stuff like that. That's going to be really nice for me. Invis at the same time as my Spirit Fox, so that's a little tough. That was a wasted invis. Maybe I should have saved that for my queen, which would have been an easier thing to hit, and I could have known I was getting value on it. Yeah. So I think wasting that invis is going to cause me not to triple this because we're really close. And just this gear tower doesn't go down, I believe. I don't think I'll get it down, which is really unfortunate because I actually came close. Oh, come on, Giant. Let's see what you can do here. You're going to die, but maybe get the builder hut in time? I don't think so. Oh, come on. I might get this one. Wow, that's a crazy save, not going to lie. Really good start to the video. Let's try and keep it going now. So that was really nice, and obviously I did lose my warden, but on top of that I also fully wasted a freeze that you saw early on and fully wasted an invis at the end at the same time as a Spirit Fox cycle. So bunch of mistakes, and we still end up with the triple on that one. That's kind of nice, and then we're gonna see what we can do on this one. So right now I'm looking at potentially I think I like to come in from this bottom side because then I can get a log launcher through the clan castle. So that's how I'm going to approach it the same way that I always do. Going to use a minion in the corner just to check for any red mines, but on this side, I'll use the balloon. Okay, I'm going to take down this air defense, and then it should be a nice double invis. I might use 3 to be safe. 1, 2, 3 right there just to be more sure. We land the fireball pretty easily. Don't even need to use my ice block. I probably should have used it to be safe there, because if I, yeah, didn't hit that fireball because I had to move, that would have been stupid by me. But we're still looking good right now. Gonna sneak in a headhunter, and honestly, 1 or 2 shots is all I need. It gets that off, so we're looking good. I think Archer 2 right here is gonna be really helpful just to funnel that out. And yeah, I'm gonna let my Warden keep walking for a little bit. He's probably gonna go take out this fire spitter, and I'm already gonna worry about my funnel. So 2 Rocketloons and a minion, get that down. 2 more Rocketloons will go get the air defense, and then Baby Dragon's gonna kind of funnel this section. So we're looking really good. I think, does a furnace get pulled? Not yet. Okay, so now I'm gonna start in with my Sui. Gonna try and line this up to where it will get the clan castle and multi-arch and X-bow. I feel like there's a chance on some sort of base that would have like crazy value. I might go for the Quake on the log launcher to let it really crush, but I think on most bases the log launcher still gets its value, and it's more important to make sure that your Royal Champion gets her value. So I probably won't, but I don't know. We'll see if I just audible and decide to do that on some attack. Gonna already start kind of cleaning up these corners, because that helps with time a lot if you just do that. I pulled my Warden way to the outside on this one. I think the Quake Boots and Spiky Ball, nice. They go get the Crusher Mortar. That's a nice combo to be aware of. If you can see your Spiky Ball is gonna hit it, they actually go and take it down together. So we're gonna go get the Monolith right here, and now my Queen's doing really well. I think I'm gonna go with an Invis. Gonna Quake the whole Rage compartment actually. Warden should be good. Yes, he is. And yeah, I think at this point I'm looking pretty good. I still have the Rage spell. I probably should have used on my Royal Champion right there, because now my Warden's going to have to solo the base, but I think he'll be able to. This often happens, I feel like, on these bases. It's like, you know, Warden versus the rest of the base. But there's a nice freeze, if you didn't see that, to let the Royal Champion go get the Minion Prince, because otherwise that could be a scary hero. And yeah, just getting him down right there is kind of big. So now I can go and snipe out this Tesla for only 1 Rocket Loon. And yeah, we're gonna have a freeze and a rage and an invis for this gear tower, so not gonna be a problem right here. Gonna sneak in some headhunters, and yeah, this one's a nice triple. So there's a really clean attack swag and 2 spells, and 2 for 2 to start the day. Although I'm at 99%. Oh, it's a dark storage over here. I didn't put any goblins down, and I had some available. And I think these minions are gonna get picked off. Oh, come on! I was gonna say 2 for 2 to start the day, but I think I just time failed. Wow, I'm actually a bot. So a 99 because I'm a loser and didn't spot that. So wow, that's disappointing, but let's go on the next one. Okay, third base, and honestly, those are frustrating because you earned the triple, right? Like I worked hard there, set everything up nicely, and then just didn't see a building. So that's always unfortunate, but what can you do? Into the next one here, and I feel like I could set up a flinger for these 2 multi-archer towers, but I'm also just looking... yeah, the Rage compartment in general looks like I might be able to set one up. Yeah. Okay. I think I got a couple ideas here. So I'm going to start my Warden right here, and then I'm going to take these down at the top. Nice, those go down very easily. And we go get the Wizard Tower. And I think I'll just set up a flinger. Oh, I didn't see the spitter, though. I don't know how big the range is on that. That's a little worrisome. How far out does the World Champion chase? Okay, I think I'm just going to go in right here like this. 3 invis. We go hit my target. Got to make sure the fireball lands. How's my... Okay, the Queen's staying here and at full health. I'm going to use 1 headhunter. Okay, she'll be good. So, Warden's fine. Now I'm going to go back, look over here. Can I pull this Royal Champion? So I can out here. I'm going to go with the Baby Dragon and both headhunters. So there's the rest of my headhunters. But I feel like it's worth it to set up this Flame Flinger to go get the spitter and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. No Furnace comes out, telling me maybe Rocketloons, maybe Ice Golem. Sometimes those come out. Come on, go get the Headhunter. That's what I need. Okay, we sniped the Headhunter. Good. Warden's going to continue walking right here. I'm going to freeze. Okay, he almost went down. That would have been really bad. I have 2 invis as well, so I can't let him go down because I have the spell support. At this point, he's going to keep walking, and... I think I'm just going to go for the funnel on this side because the Flinger's doing its thing up top, so I don't want to disrupt it, and I'm just going to let the heroes cook at the bottom. So, yeah, I'm going to go in for this Sui right here. Trying to snipe down this, and I don't think, as I said, I don't think there's a Furnace. Yeah, so nothing comes out. That's pretty good. The King's doing well right here. Okay, he's still doing well. The warden's going to join in. What do we got here? So queen's getting targeted. Oh, I don't like that. The Rocketloons come out racing towards my warden. Not too bad, though. King ability right here. So we're looking pretty good still. I feel like this section up top's a little scary, but I can't send my royal champion into it, so I'm just going to keep holding. There's an ice golem. I think I'm going to pop queen ability to try and burst through the town hall quicker. Not sure if I'm even going to get through it, though, because of these ice golems, and he might target it first. But we're still doing well right here. I'm going to go in right there now for the royal champion. Just going to go in nicely through the core right there. I think I'm going to rage up the queen with an invis. Come on, rage and invis. Okay, we got the minion prince one-shotted. That was kind of the goal right there, because now my royal champion can go get the crusher mortar. So I think that was the play, really sniping out the minion prince, so raging up the queen. Yeah, I think that worked out really nicely for me. So not a lot of buildings left. I'm going to check. I still have one rocket loon, nothing in the corners. We should finish that side. And as far as this side goes, this king's about to die, but he hasn't yet, so I'm going to support that side. Yeah, so this one now is going to be a triple. Should be 3 for 3 on the day, but there's one mental mistake by me. But nice still start, and let's get in the next one. Okay, I might keep bringing a little bit of a variety of live and like voiceover attacks, because some people like both. I did a voiceover on my last one. People asked for live, so now I'm doing live. But I might just keep, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess just catering to the different types of people. So I'm going to keep going on this for now. I think I want to try and snipe an expo, but I don't want to pull the clan castle. And I fear I might. But I'm going to try and snipe that bottom one. So warden's going to come in from the top then. There he goes. 5 of those. Just going to go in. Let me just check for any Tesla, first of all, that I don't get pulled. Okay, none are in. Going to invis right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll see if we pull any clan castle. Nothing yet, so that's a good start. Nice. I'm going to go in for this right here. Take out this. I should get the fire spitter plus scatter. Oh, come on, warden. Don't die on me. Oh, he did. That's so stupid. I wasn't paying any attention. Okay, I got to keep going on this side now. I just looked back a little too slow. Dang it. I was so close to saving that. Okay, queen's going to be walking now. Oh, man. I don't like when I do that. It just instantly, puts a damper in your attack that you probably aren't going to triple this one. And that was going to be such a good flinger, too. Oh, man. Okay, king is still working. I'm going to get a wall break right here. What comes out of there? 19 Rocketloons. Wow. I don't even think my warden would have ever gone over there, so he probably would have been looking good as well. Shoot. Okay, that's a really nice spiky ball, though, because it does funnel everything back to the core here. There's an ice golem. I'm actually going to freeze right there, go in for a quake, rage up the queen. Okay, she's looking pretty good. Got an invis on her. Going to continue right there. Going to go for another invis. Oh, the healers are going down. Shoot. Okay, another invis. Then probably going to use the last one on the royal champion, which is going to be for this top compartment to really help gather percentage, because the flinger is going to get mostly the bottom. I think I can go snipe out the monolith, and then royal champion getting this is only going to leave part of that core and the crusher mortar. So pretty good value, I feel like, of saving the percentage on this one. I should go invis, but I'm going to go with one right there to be safe. Don't think I see a spot to really go in right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep cleaning up this, and nothing more I think I can do. Minions are helping right here onto these skellies. Yeah, so that one kind of just fell short as soon as the warden died off rip. If I'd hit that fireball, this flinger was going crazy. So I think that one's a triple for sure. But yeah, I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna wall break right there to try and take down that gold storage quicker. Okay, good. Some of these go in right there. And yeah, I think we're going to not really get any further. Just going to drop that right there. And I don't even think we'll get the Inferno Tower down because of the ricochet cannon. So as soon as this goes down, I'm just going to end it. And 81% isn't great, but let's get in the next one. I didn't even notice, but that attack was on Gaku. And every time you find like a popular player, it's always nice because it's like some great clickbait. But when you fail on them, that's not so nice. So yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Can't really use that now. But I'm looking for a fireball right here, and I kind of want to hit this Expo and just take out this clan castle as well as 3 buildings. So I want to see. I think that I could leverage that. Yeah. I got an idea right here. So There's that. You know, fireball hits. 2 quakes right there. No way that didn't hit the clan castle, bro. Okay, that puts a big, stall in my plans now. But I'm going to take this down. And I was going to set up a flinger right here. Now what do I do? Because there's the flinger. Still going to go pretty crazy on that side. Go get the wizard tower, fire spitter, and ricochet cannon. But there's still... The only good news, or not the only, but one of the good news of things that's happening right now is that I've pulled both rage towers. So that really helps with, getting into these sections because they're going to have a lot less damage than they normally would. Plus, I did take out most of the damage because the fire spitter is not facing me. So I feel like any of the defenses that are left aren't that scary towards my warden. So not too bad. The flinger's still working. I still got hope here for a triple. It's better than at least the last attack where my fireball... got launched and I lost my ward, and at least it was just a little off target, or I just didn't think it would. I think it would get more than it did, not that it was off target, but I got an invis ready in case one of these are going near my healers, but it doesn't look so. Just trying to figure out where to sui. Okay, why are these actually getting close to my healers? Okay, we're good. But yeah, I don't really know where I want to go in because there's a lot of base left, to be honest, and my warden's going this section. I don't really want to go in with... I think I'll just enter like here, which will be kind of supplemented by the... oh, come on. That was terrible. I'm going to freeze right here because I was a little too slow. This is going to be supplemented by the value of the flame flinger, but at the same time, I don't have to go in the same spot and kind of lose value on one of the two things. So I think that's a good spot. The ice column's on my flinger. That's crazy. So that's going to slow it down and kind of stop a bit of its value. It's actually doing better than I thought it could against me. King ability goes in right there. Doesn't quite open up the core, so that might be a problem. We'll kind of find out. Warden's going to get nuked right there, but he stays up for now. Queen, actually, that's a really well-timed ice column for me. That helps a lot. What do I want to do? I got 2 invis, only 1 freeze, so I'm going to invis right there because I feel like a freeze can be more useful with the world champion. And those Yetis have done their value, so I'm going to go for triple or nothing right here. Going to go for the Quake. World champion from the top. There's a rocket loon, and I'm already starting to clean up now. And yeah, at this point, Warden is in charge of a lot of the base. I got a freeze and invis that are going to help the world champion right here. So I don't think I'm going to have trouble getting through the town hall, even though, it's looking a little close because I do have this invis spell. So yeah, we're not going to triple, I think, because of time. We're not going to be able to, which is a little unfortunate. Well, it's going to be pretty close. There's a nice freeze. Going to invis right there. Oh, I missed the world champion, though. That hurts a lot. Don't tell me at 99 now because of it. Oh, that's so close to a 100, man. Oh, another time fail. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I did watch that one back. And yeah, I think what I should have done differently was gone for just the different fireball. Just fireball the rage tower, stick to the plan. It sets up better pathing for my heroes so they don't have to take as much damage on the entry as they did. So that's what I should have done differently. But now we're into this one. Not sure if I really see a flinger, but I do know on this one that I really got to make sure. Okay, I want to go for the fireball, I think, onto the gear tower side. So I'm going to do that right there. Yep, that's a really, really nice fireball. Where do I want my warden to go? The left side's not bad. Yeah, let me do that right here. So I'm going to take these buildings down. Set up the flinger all the way on this side. How's the warden doing? Okay, he's not going up at all. That pulls him right into the hook tower. Wow. Okay, that's pretty brutal, I'm not going to lie. So I'm starting my Sui pretty early because I do not want my warden to get hooked, and he is going straight into hook territory here. So we'll see. I think he's surely out of range right there, but I'm going to invis to be sure. I need my king to get hooked. Yeah, I don't think he's getting... Okay, my king's getting hooked right here. So that's step 1. That's really nice. Yeah, really good value for my king right here. Going to go take out the core. Warden, I'm actually going to try and pull all the way to the top side. I should be able to. Yeah, nice. He follows. Okay. Okay, nice. There's a headhunter and invis. That does really well on the queen. How's my queen doing now? Okay, she needs a wall break to the core. Beautiful. I hit it. Hopefully in time, though. Okay, I'm going to freeze the queen. Can't see the health of her underneath, but... yeah, that definitely would have killed my warden. So good freeze right there. Queen walked around the base. A little unfortunate, but I can just go with the world champion here. I think I'm going to make sure that this town hall stops firing at my healers. Yep, so there we go. That goes down. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Going to start funneling down to this corner. What do I got now? I got a Rage left. I just don't know where to use it because my World Champion's probably going to go in and die to these heroes. I think I'm going to time fail again because, yeah, I feel like when you run into problems like this where you go with your World Champion to support because of just kind of where you end up on things, you really are going to run into time problems because there's 2 more of these, because now I have nothing for the back end, so my Warden has to walk all the way around the base, and he just doesn't have time to do so. So on this one, these Rocketloons do well because they'll help my minions clean up, but my Warden's got a lot to go through. I'll probably poison the Minion Prince when I get there, and then I'll have Invis to get through the Monolith, and I don't know, we probably are going to be time failing, but I'm going to try my best, obviously. Invis, oh, okay, Warden just went down, so that's unfortunate. Going to ice block, I think, the Sneezy right there. No way, it got blacked and died. Okay. So I think I would have time failed, but I might not have, and I got absolutely blacked. So yeah, I think I should have wall break earlier, get my queen into the core, because then a World Champion could have done a better job cleaning up this outside, and my queen didn't. So I should have made sure that that happened, but you know, can't go back in the past, so let's make a better one in the future here. All right, next attack, and we're kind of needing a triple. I've got a couple time fails. It's been a bit, you know, I need to get back on the triple train, so I think I might set up a flinger on this left side. Okay, a fireball actually on that ricochet cannon in the core is not too bad, so I like that a lot. Okay, I'm going to start in from this corner. Warden should be safe for a bit, so that's going to allow me to look away right here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 usually can get it through an invis like that, but I didn't really want to risk it, so I just went in for 4 to make sure that went down. Now we got a flinger set up that will do really well over there. And I just got to make sure I go in for that ricochet cannon. Should be a pretty easy fireball, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, we got to make sure I stay alive, especially through this section right here. So, a lot of early attention for my Warden, but then after that, not so much. So, just got to make sure I am giving him the attention he needs through this section. There we go. Minion and Archer already helping down there. Once this goes down, honestly, I think I'm ready for a double invis. Okay, there's a Tesla. Sniping that down. And yeah, we kind of step up right there. There's an invis. Yeah, that's really easy. A nice fireball. So good start right there with that opener. And we should be looking pretty good because this flinger is also cooking. But Warden's doing his job. He's got 2 heroes to go through, but since I fireballed the Clan Castle, I might just go in for the quick little poison spell, and that'll really help out. So right now he's on the Royal Champion, though, which I'm not a big fan of. Okay, now he's on the scatter shot. Okay, we're moving a little slowly right here, and I really want him to get into this section, so I'm going to actually pull him here after he takes down the scatter shot. There's a poison headhunter, so I'm going to start in with the Sui right here. Hopefully that's not too slow. There's a freeze, not going to lie. Yep, 2 headhunters, so there's the rest of my headhunters because I really got to make sure that these heroes go down and I'm out of the poison, so nice. That will help, so that Minion Prince goes down, and Warden's still healthy, which is really nice. Where's my king going to step up to for ability? Nice. Okay, I didn't want them to get too close to the Warden there. We're looking really good now. I'm going to continue to try to funnel them in. Warden's doing his job. I'm getting ready for the World Champion now. And I think I'll use her on just this bottom compartment. So probably go in for that right there. It's a nice quake. Wait for this mortar to go down. Okay, that goes directly in. And how's my queen doing? So she's doing all right. I'll probably rage and invis her. That's the last scary section of the base. So, yeah, rage, invis. She goes in, takes out the mono. Nice. The enemy queen right here is getting wrecked by my Royal Champion. Nice. So this one's a good triple. Really well executed plan. And, yeah, a really, really nice start. So I should have went 3 for 3 on the first 3 hits. Had a time fail. Had another time fail later. Lost the Warden on 1. So a little bit unfortunate so far. But let's finish out the day. Still decent. Okay, we get in the final hit of the day. This Rule of Faith clan I've been seeing everywhere, so I don't know, some sort of amalgamation. And this is a base. What did I do? I think I time failed this one earlier. I don't know. I hit this one earlier though. This was Gaku's base. No, this was my worst attack. This wasn't even a time fail. This one actually is going to end up having more value down on the south side, so I'm definitely going to be going for that. Yep, and going to go for the same fireball. This time, probably pulling my Warden to the top side, but I'm going to go in for an invis right here. Plus 3 Rocketloons. Actually, I only needed 2 for a mortar. What am I thinking? I don't even know what I was just doing right there. Why would I ever need 3? I don't know. But we're moving in now. This is about where I fireballed last time. I like it. It's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. So fireball goes in. No, hey, it hits that. Sorry for that loud noise in the background, by the way. Honestly, not getting the fire spitter is not the end of the world because it's not even facing me. So that's not too bad. But okay, I think at this point my warden's going to go towards the 2 expos, and I'm going to let him, and I'm going to start my Sui into the other rage tower. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Oh, why am I doing that? That's just going to die to the scatter shot, bro. Okay. Now I can clean up behind there. Warden, yep, is starting to get targeted now, so I got to be a little careful. I don't know what's in the clan castle yet. I want to just check if it's maybe a furnace I can poison. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I got 1 freeze that I'm probably going to use soon. There's a freeze. Okay, yep, there's a furnace. And I'm going to start about now, I think, onto this Sui into the rage tower. Got to be a little worried for what comes into this Giga Bomb because my warden might get destroyed right there, but we'll see. I'm going to try and keep him alive as best as I can. Where does he step here? Okay, he steps up right into it. Pretty well timed, though, and no other damage was on him. King actually is doing really well. There's a really good ability through that rage tower. And yeah, Warden's going to go into now the ice golems. Not a whole lot on the back end of this base. But yeah, I think my world champion's going to come in definitely for this section with the mono. So I'm going to start her all the way deep at this side of the base at 3 o'clock. Rocketloons do a really good job actually right there, kind of taking down that whole section with the wizard tower. Now I got 1 goblin, enough to finish that out. Archers on that, but I'm going to drop this in as well. I'm actually going to rage right here because I just know, okay, those balloons were a little bit wasted, but I knew my warden's going to need to really lock in on the minion prince, crusher, mortar, town hall, pretty heavy sections. So yeah, going to really help out, I think, again on this section. And a headhunter, I don't know if I'll be able to time well enough, but I'm going to come in right here with some Rocketloons just to really distract the minion prince as my warden and minion prince and world champion make their approach. I invis even though the fox was cycling because I know if I get the minion prince down, I triple. So had to make sure she stays up right there. And we finished with another triple. So honestly, pretty decent day. I'll show you after this, but yeah, there's a nice triple to finish it. So I think we finished with, yeah, 279. The 99 at the start was just because I missed a gold, or I don't even know what that was, dark storage, I think. So that was my fault. The 98 was another time fail, but the 81 was a big fail. I just tripled that at the end, though. So better approach there at the end. And still not a terrible day. Going to go plus 20, and I think I reset in the top 200. So, yeah, pretty decent day. Yesterday, I think, yeah, 290, so a couple time fail as well. And still got a lot to learn, but definitely cooking with this army. This was 3 Quakes. Yeah, army link will be in the description. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.